Hello, stressed out mom. What are you stressed out the most about right now? You push yourself to keep it all together through the day, but then you're so exhausted that you can't connect with your kids because of all of the stuff that's going on. So you've mastered showing up for everyone else but yourself, right? And you know you can't keep going this way. So you don't have to deserve rest. You are worthy of care. And I am so glad that you are here to give yourself some grace, to pause, and to pivot. I'm Yubi, the Calm Mom Coach. If you are a busy mom coping with overwhelm and stress, Midweek Mom Reset is my heartfelt gift to each of you to gently clear away the ingrained emotions that are contributing to your stress and overwhelm to help you move from chaos to calm. Okay, so this is a special and dedicated space that is filled with grace and love and acceptance for each of you joining live and watching the recording for where you are in your motherhood journey. To maximize the impact of this session today, we will first do three things. First, focus on what's causing your angst. What is the thing that is keeping you up at night, that is weighing so heavy on your mind? You want to choose that to be the purpose or the intent for this session. What do you want to work on in this session, right? Excuse me. So this could be like a work issue, parent-child relationship issue, financial issue, whatever it is that's keeping you up at night. I set as the intention for this session. I set as the intention for this session. Okay. Now that you have what you want to work on for this session clearly in your mind, what I'd like for you to do is to give it an intensity scale. On a scale from 0 to 10, 0 is obviously it doesn't affect you at all. So it shouldn't be the intention for this session, right? But 10 would be like every waking moment of every day is trying to figure out how to resolve this thing, or your mind is so embroiled in this thing that your life is just falling apart because of this, right? It's showing up physically like headaches and muscle aches, upset stomach, that sort of thing. Or it is just weighing so heavy on your mind that you can't really function. That would be like 10. Okay. So that's from 0 being none, 10 being the highest that it could be. Okay. So pick a number between 0 and 10 of how intense this issue is for you right now. Is it a 5? Is it an 8? So give it a number and just tuck it away in your brain. Okay, number 3. Now, I would like for you to visualize what your life would look like with this issue resolved completely. Can you imagine your life with this issue being completely gone? It's a non-issue. It doesn't exist anymore. What are you doing? How are you showing up? What does your life look like with this issue being a non-issue, with this issue not being a problem at all? Can you see it in your mind's eye? Okay, your brain can't tell the difference between what actually happens in real life and what you imagine. The brain only remembers what is repeated the most. That's what it holds on to. And those are the connections that the brain makes. So if you can envision what your life looks like and repeatedly come back to this, this is how your brain will try and get this to become a reality. Okay. So what does your life look like? Envision that in your mind. All right. So each emotion that we have, the heavy ones, worry, guilt, grief, all of these emotions have a vibrational energy to them. And what we are going to be doing is identifying which of these emotions we need to clear in this group setting right now. And we will be replacing it, getting rid of it, and replacing it with the opposite using emotion code, which is a technique, is a modality developed by Dr. Bradley Nelson, who is a wonderful man who has helped the world so much. Okay, so what we're going to do is to take care of all of that. And you're going, how can we do this in the group setting? Because in the group setting, we have these emotions that most people have. And so we can carry it away and get rid of it from those that are affected. Now, something may come up and you're like, oh yeah, that's definitely me. And then something else may come up and you're like, I don't think this is me at all. And that may be the case, but it could have been that it was you when you were 5 or when you were 10 or when you were 17 or 21, right? And your conscious mind and your memories don't recall it, but your subconscious remembers everything. It records everything and holds on to everything. And therefore, that's why we need to get rid of some of this stuff because it is coloring the way that we see ourselves and our place in the world. Okay. So obviously these group sessions don't go as deep as one-on-one sessions, right? Because we're all moving together as a group, but they can be really powerful if you set the intention and if you have a vision of what your life would look like with this issue resolved. All right. Okay, let's get started first by sitting back and relaxing. Close your eyes, take a deep breath in through your nose, and exhale slowly through your mouth. There you go. Take a deep breath in and exhale slowly through your mouth. That's it. I would like for you to continue to do this deep breathing with the exhale being longer than the inhale, because that kicks in our parasympathetic nervous system. And while you're doing that, while you're doing that, I would like for you to envision what your life would look like with this issue, a non-issue, completely resolved. Okay. What are you doing? Who are you doing it with? Where do you live? What clothes are you wearing? What are you eating? Stuff like that. Okay. And now, as you're concentrating, I'm going to ask for divine help. For me, divine is Heavenly Father and Jesus, and for you, that may be someone else. And if you would like to ask for help from them, that would be great. If not, that's no problem at all. I'm also going to ask for help from my healing team and each individual's healing teams because we each have a healing team. Okay. Heavenly Father, Jesus, and our healing teams, I ask for help for this session to be for the highest good for each of the participants that will be able to identify what needs to be cleared by priority, to release all life-draining energy as pure energy back into the universe, and um, to improve intuition and to decrease any processing issues that we might have, to eliminate them completely or to minimize them as much as possible. We also ask for protection for each of the participants and also myself, that we are shielded and protected individually so that we are not sharing or absorbing each other's energies, and to protect us from offensive energies. Take a deep breath in, one more, and exhale slowly. Okay. Okay, now I'm going to connect to all the participants as a conduit for God to do the healing, because I don't do the healing, right? Are we shielded? Are we connected? Okay. Alrighty. So we are going to be using Dr. Bradley Nelson's, whoop, here we go, emotion code. He distilled down hundreds of emotions to these. There are 2 columns, 6 rows, 5 in each one. And so I will muscle test and see which ones we are to work on today. Right. Okay. So let's get started here. Find out where we need to go for today. Whoops. Okay. All right. So 2 columns, 6 rows. Is it column A, B? So it's column A. Is it odd, even? Even rows. Is it 2, 4, 6? Overwhelm. Okay. Well, okay. What is this overwhelm regarding? Is this about yourself? Yes. Okay. Is this about the new year? About like setting goals? Yeah, because you're just in survival mode, right? Okay. So there's this huge pressure at the beginning of the year to set like all these lofty goals, right? And if you're in survival mode, it's just like, I can't even think about what goals to set because all I'm doing is just putting my nose to the grindstone and going, right? So to survive the day. So regarding setting goals for the new year, and something that you might want to think about is instead of setting goals, set an intention like, will be more intentional in what I eat, or I'll be more intentional about getting up and walking or parking further away at the grocery store so that you are getting more steps in, that sort of thing. So that it's not like, those SMART goals are really great, but it can feel like you're failing all the time, right? So, okay, let's replace that with I am organized. Oh, that's great. Okay. So letting go of overwhelm regarding setting goals for the new year and replacing it with I am organized. I am organized so that you can think clearly. Okay. What's next? Is it A, B? It's A. Is it odd, even? Okay. 6, 4, 2. 1, 2, 3, 4. Resentment. Is this about the family? Okay. Family responsibilities. Okay. Placed with. Okay, so letting go of resentment regarding family responsibilities, right? Family responsibility, because as a mom, everything that's not assigned out defaults to you that needs to be done, right? And so that can cause a lot of resentment. And if somebody doesn't do anything about it, okay, pulling in, I am tolerant, then it just makes it so that you have to do it because things have to be done, right? Because you do have to keep the little humans alive, right? So letting go of resentment regarding family responsibilities, which is totally understandable, right? And then pulling in, I am tolerant. I am tolerant because people do have hard times. You do too. So being more tolerant, giving people grace. Okay, here we go. What's next? A, B, odd, even, 1, 3, 5, 1, 2, 3. Fear. Fear regarding what? Is this like a relationship thing? No, it's not a relationship thing. Okay, is it a work thing? But it is a family thing. Okay, fear regarding like children's safety. Okay, replace with I am brave. All right. So letting go of fear regarding children's safety. Right now, we have to be aware of so many things and to teach them things that we didn't know until way later, right? And then pulling in, I am brave. I am brave. We do have to trust our kids. We teach them and then trust that they will act accordingly, right? Give them the tools that are necessary. All right. Okay, what's next here? A, B, odd, even, 1, 3, 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Crying. Crying regarding what? What are we crying about? Is this about family? Okay. Is this about a relationship? Is it between spouses? Parent and child relationship. Okay. Do we need to know more? Okay. Replaced with I am happy. Okay. So letting go of crying regarding a parent-child relationship. And I don't know if you're the parent or if you're the child in this situation, whether you were a child when you were 5 and something happened and you're crying because of something that happened in a relationship, maybe it's like a divorce situation or something like that. So letting that go and pulling in, I am happy. I am happy. Okay, great. All right. What's next here? A, B, B, odd, even, 2, 4, 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, worthlessness, worthless. Oh gosh, that is such a low vibrational energy. Worthlessness. Okay. And is this like a work thing? Is this a family thing? Is this a motherhood thing regarding, okay, being a mom? Because it just feels like we're failing all the time, doesn't it? You try your best and you're just like, oh, we're just not measuring up. So there's a lot of that. Okay, I am significant. Okay, so letting go of worthlessness regarding being a mom, right? And that we're failing, right? And pulling in, I am significant. I am significant. And that is so true just because the effect that you have on your children. You don't even have to say anything. How you are feeling is being broadcasted out into the universe, and your kids feel that, right? Even if you don't even say anything. So that's why this is so important. Okay. A, B, odd, even, 1, 3, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Peeved regarding, is this like family? Is it children? Oh, okay, stop that. What about the kids? Peeved regarding kids. Is it their attitude? Okay, regarding children's attitude. Because we don't know anything. They know everything, right? Replace with, what are we going to replace it with? I am merciful. Just kind of remember what you were like as a teenager, right? Okay. So letting go of peeved regarding children's attitudes, right? And then pulling in, I am merciful. I am merciful. Okay. Are we good? Okay. Close your eyes, take a deep breath in and exhale slowly, like blowing away all of that gunk that we just released, right? Peeved, worthlessness, fear, resentment, overwhelm, blowing all of that out. Did anybody absorb anybody else's energy? Okay, so to minimize any possible processing issues that you might have, give yourselves grace for the next couple of days. Eat clean, drink water, breathe, because we tend to breathe real shallow. Move your body gently and get enough rest to help the energy flow balance and to stabilize. Because what we're doing is we are excising this gunky emotion that has a vibration that's stuck in a part of our body, and we are getting rid of it. And then there's a gap, a hole. And so we are replacing it with the opposite, but we do need to, it doesn't fit, right? Exactly the same. So we do need to have uh, some help with regards to trying to get the energy to flow unimpeded. Okay, so let's express gratitude. Okay. Father in heaven, Jesus, and our healing teams, we express gratitude for this session today, that all the help that we received. Please bless each participant to know of the love that you have for them, that they are not alone in navigating this, that they are being supported, and that they are loved. Thank you so very much for this session. All right, is there anything else we need to do? No? Okay. All righty. Can we disconnect our energy from the group? Yes. Okay, so we're going to disconnect our energy from the group. Okay, today's session incorporated the following elements. 1, identifying the yucky emotion that you've been carrying for a long time. 2, getting rid of that. 3, replacing it with the opposite. So you are not who you were before this session started. Your energy level is elevated. You're operating at an elevated energy level, right? By letting go of this emotional baggage, you naturally clear your mind and your body. And as a result, you can handle stress more gracefully and reconnect with yourself and your loved ones and move towards your goals without overwhelm tying you down. Right. It's a powerful first step towards feeling more in control of your own happiness and in your own future, letting you have a great start to thriving instead of just surviving. Okay. So my hope is that you will see shifts in how you feel, act, and react to triggers, that you will feel lighter and not weighed down so much by the gunk. Let's circle back now. If you remember the number that you gave to the issue, if you think about that issue again, is it as high as it was? I hope not. That's what we're trying to do here, right? So a report was released. What was released will be posted with the video on YouTube, Facebook, Instagram, and LinkedIn. And grab my freebie, Instant Calm Reset for Stressed Out Moms. It's a PDF that has 5 great steps that can help you get rid of all the gunk. Okay. If you found this session helpful, please share with an overwhelmed mom that needs all of this. We will see you next week.